Hey guys, and welcome back to Immortal Lobby Gaming. Today will be the Rogue Lineage special. Today I will be showing you how to get Dark Sigil, Dark Sigil's moveset, Dark Sigil skins. I will be showing you how to get Freshspawn, how to get Akuma, how to get the Shrieker quest done, as well as showing you the custom Tomeless and what every enchantment does in the game. And so, let's begin. Dark Sigil is obtained by first getting Anubis from the arrow with a small chance, and then going through the parkour to Eldon, which will be featured in the video, and clicking on him. Once you do, you have obtained Dark Sigil. And so, now we'll be showing you the moveset. Dark Thunder's LMB combo is a set of 4 swings that once hit the target, knock them back. And it's great for chaining into other attacks, as you will see in a bit. Dark Thunder's E is a cloud of green smoke around your player character's head. And once that is active, once you do your LMB combo, it will be drastically sped up. Dark Sigil's R is a kick. This is also great for using with the LMB combo, as it can be used as a great combo to not only keep them in knockback as both moves ragdoll. C plus R is a pommel strike. Like the kick, it knocks the target back and is good for combos, but instead hits them with the pommel. T is a Dark Flame Burst. Once this is activated, Dark Sigil's sword gets set lit on fire, and it does black and white burning damage to the target, allowing for an even better LMB combo when used with the other moves. Y is the Dark Eruption. Like I mentioned in the Star Platinum Prime video, Dark Sigil is one of the only stands and specs to have a block, and the G is a mana charge. You charge up your mana, which allows you to do more damage with your attacks, and once you charge it up a certain amount of time, you get infinite mana, increased defense, damage, and I believe attack speed for a limited amount of time, allowing you to combo even better. The Q is a leap. It's just really useful for getting around the map and chasing down enemies, and you just leap forward. And so, let's move on to the skins. The first skin we have is Solon. Another reference to Rogue Lineage, Solan Knight is the sword wielded by the Solans in Rogue Lineage. I have not played Rogue Lineage, so if the information I am giving out does not seem correct, then please drop a comment below, as I am completely inexperienced with the game itself, and don't really have much to say for this skin. The next skin we have, well, the next two we have, are both from Fate. They are Excalibur and Excalibur Alter. Like I have said in some previous videos, I have not yet watched Fate and do not know anything about these. My sources say that one of them comes from a movie called Heaven's Feel, and that the other is wielded by a person named Saber Alter in some sort of show or movie. Sorry for being inexperienced with these things, but I have no clue and have not watched it, although I probably should. That way I, know more about stuff that may be coming in the future. Now I will be showing you how to get Freshspawn. To get Freshspawn, you need to be standless, although to get the item, you do not need to be standless and can put it in your storage. I am standless here, as it is just easier, as the enemies are very, very easy to kill, and it really doesn't take too many of them to get the item, and once you do, you use it on standless, and you have obtained Freshspawn. get Akuma, you first need Freshspawn, then you go past where the Ashin Freshspawn spawn in the map, and go to the NPC boss called Minus's Shadow. Now, again, you do not need to be Freshspawn to kill the boss, although if you are, it may take a few tries, as the boss with Freshspawn is a little hard to fight. If you have anything else, like with an enchantment or just Requiem or whatever, it'd probably be a lot easier. As you can see here, it takes me about 2 tries to kill the boss, and once I do, I get the Akuma blood, I get the Phoenix blood, sorry, and use it, and you get Akuma. Now, I will be showing you how to get Shriekers. To get Shriekers, you first have to obtain Shrieker flesh and blood from the Shrieker enemies in the Shrieker Cave. To get to the Shrieker Cave, you have to go past the Ashin Freshpawn and past the Minus's Shadow boss to the Shrieker Cave, which is basically forward and down. Once you do that, after you kill a few of them, you should have both. I was not able to get the flesh in this short clip, although I had some in my storage, thankfully, which I had gotten the other day while filming another video. And so, once you have these, you go to the NPC that was featured in that was featured earlier, And once you do, you talk to him, you turn those two in, and once you do that, you then travel to the Elden NPC, which was featured earlier in the video when I was covering Dark Sigil. You talk to him, and he will give you the Shrieker Soul. Now, once you have that, you need to go to the same NPC from before, when you turned in the first Shrieker Flesh and Blood, and you give him the Shrieker Soul. And once you do that, you have obtained Shriekers. I do not personally use Shriekers, as I do not really like them, although they are getting an update soon, so I may use them in the future, and so, that's that. the first move is Ignis. You light the target on fire, and it has very good knockback. It is very useful in a pinch, as it also ragdolls the target, and you can basically infinite combo them. The second is Snap Ignis. The player snaps and shoots a fireball similar to Ignis at the target, which also ragdolls them and does burning damage. Manus Day. Once the Manus Day is basically, you snap again, and a sphere drops on the target and does a burning explosion, which does high damage, and also, again, does ragdoll. A projectile that goes up in the air and drops down with a huge thing of ice that does about half of a maxed Requiem player's health. And it has insane AoE, insane damage. The next move is the Z, Hoppa. You could use it for getting around, but it also does minor damage to the target, and you basically just hop and hit them. It's pretty useful. Now, the LMB, similar to, most of the stuff from Rogue Lineage, like Akuma and Freshpawn. Also, there is an upcoming move, more footage provided, by Bopper. It is called Rocutians. It is basically shooting lightning at the target, that ragdolls, does damage. I don't really have much information. Hey, I was gonna make this into 4 different videos, but since they're all cut from the same cloth, the cloth being Rogue Lineage, I decided to splice them into one 20-minute long video. And so, let's get into the enchantments. So Ruby, upon proccing at a 1/3 chance, lights your target on fire, and they take damage over time damage for 20 ticks. After the target has a 5-second immunity to the burn effect upon proccing. And it can also proc on projectiles and on AoE attacks, and they last for differences depending on what they are. And so Emerald, upon proccing at a 1/4 chance, is a poison effect that does another damage over time for the target, and it does 1% of the target's health divided by their defense for 13 ticks. And after this, they have a 4-second immunity to this effect upon proccing. Diamond, upon proccing, stuns the target for a short amount of time. The target then has a 5-second immunity to this effect. The duration of the stun and proc chance are dependent on your damage to your target, and they go as followed. Lower than 10% of the target's maximum health is 1/2 second stun duration, 1/6 proc chance. Greater than 10% of the target's maximum health, 1.5 second stun duration, 1/4 proc chance. Greater than 20% of the target's maximum HP is 2 second stun duration, 1/3 proc chance. And greater than 30% of the target's maximum HP is a 3-second proc stun duration and 1/2 proc chance. Opal. Upon proccing, targets with Vampire or Vampire subspec take 1.5 more damage. This is currently not working at the moment, but it actually is. The Trello's wrong. Sapphire. Upon proccing at a 1/2 chance, you will slow your target, lowering their walk speed by 2 for 5 seconds. This effect is stackable, meaning every time you hit them, it can slow them by 2 every time, and it can go up to a certain amount. Nightstone. Upon proccing, you will apply a curse stack to your effect for 5 seconds. Curse stacks increase the damage the target takes, with it applied by 1.5 times, capping at 1.15 times damage. Once a target hits maximum curse stacks, they will have a 10-second immunity to the effect once it wears off. Topaz. Upon proccing at a 1/4 chance, the target will explode, resulting in a large AoE, 15 stuns around the target, dealing your power times 10. For anyone else caught in the blast, the damage is based on how far away they are from the epicenter of the explosion, and then the target has a 5-second immunity to this effect upon proccing. And with this, if you do not know, if you put a gem in item storage, you can hover your mouse over it, and the item storage will tell you what it does. So, if you ever forget what any of the enchants do, you can either look on the Trello, and it will tell you, or you can just check your item storage if it's in there. And that's the video. Phew, this was my longest video ever. I was gonna make, like I said earlier, I was gonna make this into 4 different videos, but I decided, since they're all from Rogue Lineage, to make a Rogue Lineage special, covering everything in the game from Rogue Lineage. Although, if I missed anything, please drop a comment below, as I will probably do a part 2 if I did miss anything. And there will be more videos coming in the future. Soon there'll probably be a video on skins, more skins. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.